Probably because in the past, people in the majority looked at people in the minority as different, and they've grouped those terms into a negative connotation and use them against the minority or the group that is different in order to make them feel inferior.
That in the culture we live in now, we associate women with the lesser, which has been like a common argument like in the feminist movement. And I think because we feel like people in the gay community, especially men, oftentimes project sometimes this feminine nature, we associate them with being women, therefore as being lesser. So when we use words like gay, fag, bitch, queer, it's to demean someone, because as a culture, that's how we feel we could verbally demean someone, by associating them with someone in society that is of the lesser.
Why? Yes, I think it makes you less of a man because you're trying to take in women's features, and you're a man and you're trying to fulfill the woman role in a relationship with another man. That's not correct.
I don't think queerness makes a man any less of a man, mainly because what a man is a social construct.
Being a man has more to do with how you live your life, if you're a good person, if you help others, if you treat people the right way. I think that's more of being a man than going and getting a beer with your buddies on the weekend.
Yes, I was constantly bullied through middle school and high school because of my perceived sexuality. I was also relentlessly teased for being gay, even though I wasn't like out during that time. Men at my school didn't want to be my friend because they felt like if they associated themselves with me, that therefore they would be kind of stereotyped as being gay as well, and that made a lot of guys feel uncomfortable being around me or being my friend. And I remember
your family.
Oh yeah, my brothers. Growing up with two brothers, they're obviously going to pick on you just because you're the littlest, but also because they're going to call you gay and queer and faggot just because they're your brothers. And my family did it until I came out, and now they don't use that word.
On the other side, my twin brother, I remember when we would get in arguments, he would call me a girl or gay or use one of those terms, and that would really hurt me. But fun fact, in the long run, we both ended up being gay, and he has since admitted to me and apologized to me that he was using those terms because of his own insecurities. So that's really the only instance in my own family that I saw it from, which is interesting because of my entire family, the one that ended up being gay was the one using those terms.
I mean, I definitely did participate in some of this behavior and name calling, especially when I was in junior high and high school, and I didn't know any gay people growing up really, so I didn't know the lifestyle. I only knew from what I saw on TV or what other people were saying, and so I didn't think of how insensitive it was to use gay and fag as slurs.
I think that bullying homosexuals is bonding, or is a bonding experience among boys because it does make them feel tougher because they're picking on a weaker individual than themselves. So it gives them a moral uplift.
So it seems to be an acceptable form of bonding because we live in this hypermasculine society that champions those kind of things, as well as people unfortunately bond over othering people's things. Comes from misogyny affecting every